first this morning, as we age, there are many things that change, and one of those include our cognitive function, or basically our brain activity. So what can you do to stay sharp? Joining me today from Methodist Elders Care is Enrichment Director Stephen White, Activity Director Teresa Maxwell, and Resident Joan Morris. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks.
And Stephen, let me start with you because we're talking about something that's very important to folks as they age. Probably 40, 50, we all start to notice that. What is your description of cognitive brain activity? What does it mean?
Well, what we talk about with cognitive brain activity is all the connections in the brain, and as we age, those begin to get clogged up and sometimes don't make good connections. And the great thing about the Dakim Brain Fitness is that it helps to build new connections in the brain at any age. So that's the exciting part about it, that we're glad to have it.
So Methodist Elders Care has this Dakim Brain Fitness. Teresa, what do you call it? Keep fitness for the brain, basically, right?
That's right, brain fitness.
And you use this on different residents, and Joan is one who is a user of the system. Stephen, how is it different than when people say do crossword puzzles or word games or something else like that?
I think the biggest difference is that you can get some of the same benefits from crossword puzzles or learning a new language or learning a new skill, but often we don't keep up with that. We go for a week or two and then we drop off. This is so much fun that it just gets you hooked on it and you want to do it every day, and that's where the real benefit comes after weeks and weeks, that you really begin to build new connections in the brain. And it's said that using this 3 to 5 times a week for 20 minutes can reduce your risk of dementia by over 63%.
Wow.
So we're really excited about it, and our residents are really excited about it too.
Well, Teresa, as the activity director, then, this is one of the activities that you use with the folks at Wesley Glen and other places. What's been the reaction?
Well, they want to do it a lot.
We have some pictures of some folks playing on their little machine, which really is not, it's more than play.
Oh yes, it's exercise, but they don't know that they're exercising because they're having such a good time. We do it with individuals, and we also have groups that do it. We set it up on the large screen TV, and they work together as a team to solve the puzzles and the games, and most of all, they just have a good time. They cheer each other on.
Oh, that's fun. A team challenge then,
Yes,
just like any other sort of sport.
Yes.
Now, Joan, you've used this machine before.
Yes, I have.
Well, how do you think the way you think and your brain activity, do you notice any difference in things that you remember?
Well, I think so. I have short-term memory sometimes, and and this helps you think a little bit ahead. Think detail, follow instructions, which I don't always do, but the detail is what helps, and the focus on what you're thinking about.
Now, are you a person who had done crossword puzzles and things before?
Oh, yes, yes.
So how was this different to you? What do you like better?
Oh, this is fun.
Bottom line, this is fun.
Yes, I like doing it.
So give me examples of what you would do. What are some of the games that you play?
Well, one of the things, it has a series of numbers, and you're supposed to remember the numbers, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, and it has anagrams, which was fun. Math, I don't do well on math.
Who does, really? Who does?
But it's made me understand that I need to bone up on my math and things that I have forgotten over the years. I'm going to try a little bit, study a little bit now.
Teresa, with the folks and getting them together as teams, then is this something fun that they really like to do?
Oh, they really look forward to it, and the best part is that maybe that resident might not be able to do it independently, but when they work as a team, there's always someone in the room that can answer the question, and they
really feel part of the team. That'd be great self-esteem boosting as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Steve, so what do you see in the difference when folks use this type of brain exercise?
I think the thing is that people begin to think clearer, they're more alert, more active. I think they begin to, as like I say, the excitement of it and the fun of it motivates people to want to do it day in and day out instead of having something that's kind of a drudge. It's just like physical exercise. If you find one that you love to do, you're going to do it. Whereas if you just have to go out and do calisthenics, you're going to be bored really quickly. So I think this makes it interesting. It changes up the information right during the person's session. it's so intuitive. It will make it a little harder if you're breezing through. It'll make it a little less difficult if you're struggling with a particular area.
But you have to keep doing it. I mean, that's
yes. The whole point is to do it on a consistent basis, just like physical exercise. And we talk about there in our wellness program that physical exercise and mental exercise together, all of that helps to keep our brain sharp. And
because you know that, Teresa, as activity director, do you know that working the body really does help the mind and all those sorts of
Oh,
things?
it sure does. It sure does. We take walks and we take the residents outside and things like that to keep them busy with their bodies, but we do this and several other things just to keep them busy and healthy and active.
Well, it's a pleasure to have all you here. Very interesting topic. And Joan, you keep at it.
Oh, I will.
Your math will improve. You'll be better than me.
I plan on reaching 100 one of these days
good
on that.
for you.
But
Well, that is a goal. That's a goal. Thanks, Joan.